Again, thank you so much for joining us here on Idaho Today. A few weeks ago, we got an inside look at the world of rock hounding, but mining gems and stones is only one half of the experience. Putting the polish on those personal treasures is where we get to brush away the dirt and see the real inner beauty. Take a look. So we just came back from being out in the Idaho wilderness looking for gems. You showed us that process, but now we are here in your store with the finished product. And I can just imagine seeing the full transformation from some of those stones and jewels that you find from the dirt is just really rewarding, right? Okay, so what kind of stones and gems do you have here in this space?
We have gems and stones from all over the world. Brazil, Uruguay, Madagascar, India, China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, just about every place that sells material, we get it from there.
But do you also showcase some of the great rocks and gemstones from Idaho? Because I mean, we are the gem state, right?
Yes, we collect minerals from all over Idaho, Nevada, Oregon. Idaho has a lot of gemstones. They have topaz, smoky quartz, geodes and thunder eggs, petrified wood, agates and jasper, all kinds of things, and we go after all that.
Do you have a favorite that you really enjoy digging up?
I really enjoy digging up thunder eggs and geodes, and the agate nodules, my favorite.
And then seeing the process of the polish.
Yeah,
here
cutting and polishing them, seeing the beauty of what's inside of them is what really makes it all worthwhile.
That's great. And then when people join your group, they get to go out and do digs like we just saw, but they also get to come here, clean up their stones and cut. And that's a process that you assist with, right?
Yeah, so if they're a member of our rock club, they will take a cabochon making class. And once they get the class out of the way, it takes about an hour and a half for a class, they get 1 free hour a week on the cabochon making equipment. And the cabochon is a stone that you would make into a shape for a pendant or a necklace or a belt buckle or something like that. And yeah, they go through the whole process from start to finish.
And this is something that people have really gotten excited about. I mean, you have a number of members, if you will, of your group.
Yes, so we have several thousand members. Not all are active at the same time, but you know, they really enjoy coming in and working on their own stones that they find. It's much more rewarding than buying a stone.
Yes, absolutely, right? It's all kind of, you're a part of that stone's journey, if you will. Right. Yes. And this, believe it or not, is the smaller space because you have an even larger space that's pretty much twice the size of this, right?
Yeah, it's about 3 times as big as this store in Caldwell. We call this our baby store. Your
baby store?
Yeah.
And yet it's still jam-packed full of beautiful, beautiful items and so many different types of specimens. But speaking of specimens, we have some that are newly dug, and we would love to see the process that turns them into the sparkling gems that you have on display in here.
Absolutely.
Can we go take a look and see how the magic happens?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Kurt took us back into his machine shop, and boy, was it loud. Kurt and members of his rock club use this room to cut and refine all the rocks and gems people dig up, turning dirty slabs into pretty polished pieces. First up is his specialized rock saw. It cuts through stone like hot butter, but is extremely safe. As you can see, the saw doesn't harm soft objects like skin. Once the gem is cut to his satisfaction, it's time to polish. For this, we turn to the tumbler. Kurt's rock tumbler has 6 settings of various precisions to turn that rough rock into a perfectly smooth piece. In this room, you can show off a gem's natural beauty or cut it into whatever shape you want. The coolest thing is anyone can do this. To join Kurt's rock hounding group and gain access to this room, along with Kurt's wealth of rock hounding knowledge, join their Facebook group or head into the very cool Earth Brite Rock Shops in Caldwell or Meridian. Seriously, my girls and I, we're joining.